As the second airport serving Beijing, Beijing Daxing International Airport is one of the largest international airports in the world. Beijing's newest international airport is billed as the world's most expensive and largest single terminal, measuring 1 million square meters. There will be 72 million passengers a year at China's new international airport. This project cost $25 billion and is about the size of 100 football fields. There is 5G access throughout the airport, and facial recognition technology is used for check-ins. Beijing Daxing International Airport, built in less than 5 years for 120 billion yuan, was inaugurated by Chinese President Xi Jinping on the occasion of the Communist Party's 70th anniversary. China Southern Airlines' first commercial flight, bound for Guangdong, took off in September 2019. In the northeast of the city, Beijing's main airport is the world's second busiest, after Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport in the U.S. state of Georgia. According to Xinhua, China's President Xi Jinping said that the airport showed the country's engineering abilities. Located 45 kilometers south of downtown Beijing, the airport is shaped like a star. From an aerial view, the 700,000 square meter passenger terminal's design is inspired by traditional Chinese architecture and features a central building with 6 arms, which resembles a phoenix spreading its wings. There is a distance of 600 meters between the far end of the terminal and the center. An area of 350,000 square meters is covered by the roof of the terminal building, which has a large span steel structure shaped like a hyperboloid. More than 170,000 steel members support the giant C-shaped columns that connect seamlessly with the roof curvature. The airport, designed by Iraqi-born architect Zaha Hadid, is shaped like a phoenix, although some observers say it looks more like a starfish. Cristiano Ceccato, associate director at Zaha Hadid Architects London, said the airport design itself reflected the unique characteristics of China. It serves 2 countries and has quite a unique airport. Combined with Chinese knowledge about designing and building airports, it brings the best practices of airport design and international standards together. Hence, it differs from other airports around the world in that it incorporates very specific technology, construction methods, and planning approaches unique to China. Humanity and Chinese culture is also reflected in the main terminal building. You can see the palm and fingers of a hand in the design. Apparently, this is supposed to symbolize the processing that happens in the palm, and then the fingers are the distance to the aircraft. Therefore, it's a terminal that's very human and walkable. Although it is very large, it is still very accessible to the individual, as well as very pleasant to traverse. Chinese courtyard houses, vistas, and morphology of Chinese buildings were incorporated into the design of the terminal to reflect the unique Chinese culture. Beijing Daxing International Airport is not only one of the biggest airports, but it's also the busiest. The main domestic carriers at Daxing will be China Southern Airlines and China Eastern Airlines. Approximately 50 foreign airlines plan to relocate all or part of their operations in the next few quarters, including British Airways and Finnair. The airport will become one of the world's busiest when it reaches full capacity, with 620,000 takeoffs and landings on a daily basis. Despite its size, its builders say travelers will only have to walk 600 meters to reach any boarding gate. A passenger can walk from the center of the terminal building to the farthest departure gate in just 8 minutes. Beijing's 5G-covered airport terminal will be connected to the city center, Zhanggan New Area, and surrounding areas by urban rail lines and expressways. The government says Nanwan, the third airport in the capital, will close once Daxing is fully operational. Several transportation facilities connect Beijing Daxing Airport to the city. High-speed trains, metros, and inter-airport trains are all included in its design. In front of the terminal building is an 80,000 square meter ground transportation center. For easy transfers between modes of transportation, 3 underground railway stations were built beneath the terminal building, with a total area of 200,000 square meters. North China's commercial aviation hub is located at the new Daxing Airport. Beijing Capital International Airport Company operates the airport. The Chinese government approved the construction of a new international airport in January 2013. Daxing, a suburb district south of the city, is the site of the new airport. Beijing passengers will benefit from the reduction in congestion at the existing airport. Daxing Airport construction began in December 2014, and the steel structure of the terminal was completed in June 2017. Beijing's new airport places it on par with some of the world's most prominent cities. Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport is expected to be replaced as the busiest airport in the world by the new facility. The Beijing Daxing International Airport is located 46 kilometers south of Beijing's political center, Tiananmen Square, on a 6,620-acre site. Airline bases, an intercity railway, a high-speed subway, a highway, and an air traffic control tower were constructed as part of the project. There are 4 civilian runways and 1 military runway at the airport. The The Beijing Daxing Airport has the first double-deck departure and arrival platforms in the world. There are plans for 3 more runways at the airport, featuring childcare facilities and a nursery, interactive pet hotels, hybrid online retail and dining places, and showrooms. The landside terminal of the airport is operated by China Resources Land. A total of 79 gates are directly connected to the terminal by air bridges. Along with other SkyTeam Airline Alliance members, China Southern Airlines and China Eastern Airlines operate from Daxing Airport. Beijing Daxing Airport is sustainable too. The building incorporates energy-saving green concepts, allowing natural light to enter. The airport consumes more than 10% of its energy from renewable sources. In order to maximize the amount of heat gained from the sun, the aerodynamic roof uses skylights and an integrated environment control system. Photovoltaic cells are mounted on the roof of the car park building, hangars, and cargo areas of the airport to generate 10 megawatts of power. A composite ground source heat pump system supports Beijing Daxing's centralized heating system, which has a concentrated energy supply area of nearly 2.5 million square meters. To meet its energy and resource requirements, a 100% rainwater collection system was installed. Geothermal heat pumps, located at the Yangding River Basin, power the airport's heating and cooling systems. Pumps are expected to provide 8% of the airport's energy needs. The terminal building uses filter glasses that block 60% of the heat and let in 60% of natural sunlight. In the departure lounges, you will find 5 courtyards decorated with silks, teas, porcelain, and Chinese gardens in an ancient Chinese style. 86% of passengers can self-check in at the new airport, and 76% can self-check in their luggage. The airport's carbon footprint is also reduced through the use of clean energy vehicles. In comparison, cities that are on par with Beijing had 2 or more international airports, while Beijing, the capital city of the Republic of China, had just 1 international airport. In terms of passenger traffic, Beijing Capital International Airport is the world's 2nd largest, but it is at full capacity and cannot be expanded further. There are approximately 205,000 passengers passing through the airport daily. Currently, the airport occupies an area of 2,100 hectares. It would have been difficult to operate such a large airport if it had been expanded. As large as London's Heathrow Airport, Beijing Capital's Terminal 3 is also operating at full capacity. The city has seen massive migration from rural areas as a result of economic growth and urbanization. Consequently, existing transportation facilities, including air travel, have been overburdened. Beijing's expanding economy has also attracted an increasing number of business travelers. It is expected that the city will see a large number of passengers traveling in and out of the country over the next few years. More than a decade had passed since proposals for a second Beijing airport were discussed, but no action was taken. As a result of the city's growth, a new airport was needed.